Hey, my lovelies. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Daily Vibration. If you are tuning in via YouTube, welcome. If you're tuning in via my podcast, welcome. Today we're doing the Daily Vibration for February 25th, 2020, and we are vibrating on the number 4 today. So, I did not get to go live yesterday for Relationship Chronicles because it was my youngest's birthday, and I had to do the mommy thing, and I thought I would get a chance to take a break and jump on the live, but that did not happen. So we will be convening today. So with the topic that we were supposed to have yesterday, we're going to have that today, and the topic simply for Relation Chronicles is going to be how you lose yourself in relationships, the things that you do where you can lose yourself. Maybe how you give up little bits, some pieces of yourself and lose yourself. You do too much, you give too much, you don't ask for enough. We're going to discuss all of that tomorrow. Okay, now, so today we're vibrating on the number 4, and it is all about your intuition today. As usual, I start out all the vibrations talking about your intuitive energy, and that your intuition is linked to your opportunity. Okay, so if you pay attention to your intuition, you can connect with the opportunities that are available to you all day, every day. Okay, so your intuition is equal and linked to your opportunities. Remember that. Okay. Also, my loves, I want you guys to know that we do have trust and energy in the atmosphere. All right. There's also discipline, energy of discipline in the atmosphere, along with inner wisdom. You can definitely feel a lot of inner wisdom and inner knowing coming to the surface today, although we're not on the number 7. Okay. You can feel a lot of inner wisdom and a lot of inner knowing coming to the surface today. Now, remember, there's a lot of emotional energy going on in the atmosphere. This is a season, especially within the Pisces season, the retrograde season, as well as the new moon that just left, for you to become more empowered and more of a sense of understanding of self. It's really about you reflecting and understanding self. The emotional triggers that are happening right now in this energy, it is not really to oppress you at this point. It's really about surrendering. Okay, so you really should be coming into a time where you surrender, my loves. That's going to be important. Okay. Surrendering can lead to a lot of healing. Surrendering does not mean being weak. It just means you honoring yourself, that there sometimes are greater energies at work that you cannot control, and you just kind of ride the wave, right? Pay attention to what you're feeling and ride the wave. Okay, not so you don't so you're not overtaken by the wave. Okay, there is an emotional wave that's going on right now, so you need to ride the wave. You don't take anything too personally. You check your triggers. You check why you're angry. You check why you're sad. You tap into your joy. Like, whatever you need to do to tap into self right now is the time to be doing that. Okay, so there's a lot of inner wisdom going on today, so be mindful of that. All right, now, self-control and patience is in the atmosphere today, so you guys are definitely going to want to be mindful of that as we're moving throughout the day. Okay, I also jotted down service in my notes today because I really want you to pay attention to where you're giving your service to, aka your energy to today. Okay, that's going to be important, so pay attention to where you're giving your service to or where you're giving your energy to. That is going to be very, very, very important for you. Okay. Um, now, now, the important thing for you to be mindful of, my loves, okay, be mindful also of the sluggish energy that we are experiencing right now. There's a lot of sluggish energy because there's a lot of heavy emotional energy in the atmosphere today, so be mindful of that. There's also careless energy. You can find that you have people that really don't give two shits about you or anything you're thinking today, right? It's really, they don't care. So you can have people really not caring today, or you can feel like you don't care. You don't want to be bothered with nobody and their bullshit today. So be mindful. That is in the atmosphere today. And you're rightfully, whatever you perceive a thing, it is a thing. So whatever you name a thing today, it can be. If you feel like you need to not care about anybody and their crap today so you can keep your patience and self-control, then that's what you need to do. Okay. But if you need to be mindful that, I probably do need to be a little bit more considerate of how I'm behaving today, because I know, like, my triggers are a little high today, then you operate accordingly. Okay, so you get to be the judge of how you need to move. That's why you need to pay attention to your intuition. Okay, because your intuition is going to link you to opportunities. The key to remember here is that At any given point in time, all experiences are really for your growth and for your expansion. So you don't have to get stuck in anything, okay? Lack of principle is in the atmosphere today, as well as lack of confidence, and boredom is in the atmosphere today. Now, lack of principle can make people do some, some messed up things, as well as lack of confidence and boredom. So you definitely want to pay attention to that energy in the atmosphere today, because you could be interacting with people today that have you looking like, huh? What? What? Just you that type of energy might be in the ear today. Huh? Did they just? What are they talking about? It's in the ear today. Okay, so be mindful of that. Common sense does not mean that everybody operates with it. Okay, it's not always that common to everybody. I'm just saying. Okay, so be mindful of that as you're interacting with the energy today. Now, the number 4 also vibrates on archangels, archangels. Okay, I like to say archangels, or angles of light, aka downloads that could be coming in. We just transitioned out of that new moon energy, and that energy is going to be in the atmosphere for about 14 days. All right, so today let's get your wisdoms. We're going to be using our moonology deck today, and we're just going to tap into your wisdoms today. We're starting off with Pisces because we're in Pisces season. Okay, and my lovely, lovely, lovely Pisces, your message for today is pretty simple. It says, have faith in your dreams. Okay, this is your message for today. Now, remember, discipline is key today. Self-control is key today, but there's also trust today. All right, and it's saying to have faith in your dreams, my wonderful Pisces. All right. All right, Scorpio, your message today is it's a win-win outcome for the forecast, honey, okay? Whatever you put in energy, Taurus, it is a win-win outcome for you, all right? Just know that, all right? If you be true to yourself, my wonderful Scorpios, even though I feel like a lot of you might be feeling like you're giving birth to something right now, and you feel the pressure, you feel the press, or you feel the push, know that either way, it's going to be all good for you, all right? Even if things are not moving as fast as you think they should, you're going to be okay. It's going to be good for you, okay? Just continue to do the work and put in the consistency, my wonderful Scorpios. Okay, Cancers, it is time for you to take action today, okay? I'm hearing Cancers, you may want to get out your own way today, my wonderful Cancers. Just be mindful about that, all right? Trust yourself today, Cancers. Not so much trusting your triggers, okay? But you definitely want to trust yourself, and trust yourself, trust the depth of yourself. You know what your triggers are, right? So don't pay attention to the feelings of anger and selfishness that the triggers can tackle. You want to trust yourself to know that you're standing your ground, because people will, I say this all the time behind the scenes to like my friends. There's only so much times that you can poke a bear before they attempt to scratch your eyes out, right? So I kind of feel like Cancers, you guys are going to have to trust yourself today, because you do not have to be someone's emotional puppet. That's what I'm getting for you guys today, okay? You're going to have to take action, but you're going to have to trust yourself as you do this, all right? Aquarius, we're going on to my ear signs. Your message today is do not allow pride to get in your way, my love, okay? That's going to be key for you today. Self-discipline, self-control is going to be key today, y'all, okay? Alrighty, Libras, your message is energy is gaining momentum. The energy is gaining momentum. And let me tell y'all something, Libras. That could be negative energy or positive energy. Whatever energy you've been giving your attention to and your focus on, that is what's going to manifest, my wonderful Libras, okay? Geminis, your hard work is paying off. That is your message for today. Okay, so the hard work is paying off. Now, remember, polarity is to everything. So whatever you've been putting hard work in, okay, that's the plate you're going to be served, Gemini. So be mindful of that, okay? Whatever energy you give out is the energy that you get back from the universe. So whatever intensity you put out towards something, you will gain that back also. And it works for negative and positive things. So I want you guys to be mindful of that, okay? Let's go into my earth signs. Let's start off with my wonderful Virgos. It's saying it is time for you. It says a time for you to give rather than to take. Okay, Virgos. It's a time for you to give rather than to take. I feel like you need to assess the whole situation today, my wonderful Virgos, before you give your opinion. Sometimes you guys can analyze everything, but it's not always about you. Okay, so today you may want to give a little bit more than you take today. May that be in I don't know. I just kind of feel like Gemini, this is a season really. I'm sorry, not Gemini's, Virgos. I feel like Virgos, this is a season really, and this is a new moon in Virgo too. I feel like this is a season for newness, okay? It's a time for balance for everybody, Virgos. So just be mindful today. Today, you need to just operate with more of an awareness of service. Like, where are you giving your energy towards? What are you investing your time and your energy towards? Okay, or whom are you investing your time and your energy towards? And whatever that is, or whoever that is, it is saying it's time to give rather than receive. Okay, or rather than to take. Now, depending on who this message is for, Virgos, you could be interacting with someone where it is really more time for them to give rather than to take. So, however that plays out, if that message is for you to, for you as you are thinking about whoever pops up in your mind, just know that that's what that message is for. Okay, somebody needs to give more than they're taking today, Virgos. All right, hopefully that's not you, but that's your message today. All right, Taurus, you got conclusions are within reach. Okay, so if you've been seeking for an answer, or you've been seeking for some closure in something, is saying that that is within reach for you today. Capricorns, your message is prosperity is ahead. So those of you that have had some question financially, or you have, and this is the moon in Taurus, which is all about stability. You have stability coming in, my wonderful Capricorn. So you do need to hold on to that energy as you're moving throughout your day. Pay attention to trust in the universe. Okay, even if you need to go back to some situations where you were in need and the universe delivered, that's what you need to focus on. Don't focus on the worrying. You focus wherever there's a need. Remember the times where there were needs and then it was delivered. Okay, because whatever you give attention to is what's manifesting. So pay attention to that today, my wonderful Capricorns. Okay, fire signs, Aries, you guys have adjustments may be required today. So as you're pursuing out the day, all right, just make the adjustments where they're needed. That could be in self-control. That could be utilizing a little patience. That could be following your gut, your intuition, whatever you want to do, okay? All right, Sagittarius, it is saying nothing will come of this situation. Okay, so whatever you're dealing with right now, Sagittarius, it is a popping up as a void course. All right, so I think you may want to rest and think before you make any decisions today. Utilize that inner wisdom and trust as well as your intuitive energy today, my wonderful Sagittarius. All right, last but not least, we got Leos. Your message is your dreams need a practical plan today. All right. So I was going to say a practice plan, but your dream needs a practical plan today. Okay. So you may need to write some things down, maybe do a little bit of research pertaining to the things that you're trying to bring into manifestation in this third dimensional realm. Okay. So guys, remember that we do have sluggish energy in the atmosphere today. I know there's been bad weather here for us in Atlanta for a couple of days. We just had really sunny weather, I think, yesterday, but off and on, we've had like 4 days of rain, 1 day of sun, and another 4 days of rain. So that can make you feel sluggish after a while. So be mindful. Just in the energy, low vibration, and we have sluggish energy. We do have lack of principle and lack of confidence and boredom in the atmosphere today. So that's not a good combination if you're stuck in your feelings today. So you want to be mindful of that. Pay attention to where you're giving your service, as well as self-control. And trust in today. Okay, so now my lovelies, I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are tuning in via YouTube, you guys can definitely check out the description box below. If you are tuning in via my podcast, okay, you guys can definitely email me at the number 4, your inner voice, at gmail.com if you would like to know the monthly specials. Okay, I feel like I'm forgetting to tell you guys something. I don't know. I feel like I was supposed to make an announcement and I did not write down the announcement. You know what it is? I did not write down my question for today, so I have to flip the page back from yesterday. So, recap, Relation Chronicles. We're talking about relationship chronicles today. We're talking about losing ourselves, how it is easy for you to lose yourself in a relationship if you are not careful, okay? So that's what we're talking about today on Relationship Chronicles, so you guys can join us today. Now, it is important for you guys to be able to be kind to yourself, to love yourself, to honor yourself, okay? It is a season right now that we're in. It's an emotional season, and you need to know exactly what your triggers are, where you land, and exactly where you want to be. Okay, this is not the time to kind of waver, okay, and allow yourself to be emotionally engulfed by this energy in the atmosphere, okay? So definitely timelines have shifted, and I think I'll be talking a little bit more about timelines in your individual videos that will be coming out this week. Your bi-weeklies are out this week, okay? Super excited about that. All right, my loves. So email me, my loves, if you need any information about the monthly specials. That's the number 4, your inner voice at gmail.com. I will let you guys know the next full moon meditation, the date and time in tomorrow's daily vibration. So I want you guys to have a wonderful day. Once again, be kind to yourself, love yourself, honor yourself, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's daily vibration. Set your notification button and jump on to YouTube if you are tuning in via my podcast. Like, subscribe, set the notification button so you guys can know when I jump on live and when we are doing our relationship chronicles. Okay, bye, my love. See you guys tomorrow.